So the new creation is called Moving Constructs, and I initially got the call from Simone about a year ago inviting the company to do a new work, focus on creation. And for the past year, I've been playing with this idea of construction and things that are constructive. I love the word construction. It essentially means something that building a foundation, stabilizing something, and also constructs, like social constructs. So I've been playing a lot with that in this new creation, and I entered the process like I have been doing for the past 5 years. I center my practice around Qigong and Tai Chi. And Qigong is essentially this internal work, these exercises that you do to develop the internal structure. And I focused on this creative process, the traditional Wuqingxi, the 5 animals, not the 5 animal frolics. And I find this a beautiful entry point into a creative process because it helps, allows the dancers to really find themselves, their not true selves, where they are today in each movement. I also create source material, and we utilize the Qigong methods and Tai Chi methods to inspire how we approach movement. Yeah, so in 5 animals, we talk a lot about the characteristics, the spirit, and it relates to animals, so we imitate animalistic movement. And what I like about it is it allows us to find our inner animal, and every animal has a different spirit or approach to movement. There's this call and response that happens in a creative process so organically and poetically. I give them material and thoughts, they run with it, they come back with another idea. So it's quite fluid in our creative process, and I feel so fortunate to get to work with such exceptional artists such as them. This evening, Moving Constructs is a double bill. We will be presenting a piece called Conscious Shift. I initially started creating that piece about 2 years ago here in August of 2022. Simone allowed us to use the space for 1 week, and Roger and I started diving into a new duet. We were inspired, or I was inspired by the Crane Qigong. It was made during a time in my life that I needed to let sadness and grief go out of the system. And I love the characteristics of a crane. It's elegant, it's poetic, it's serene, but it also means it reminds us to find harmony and balance, the crane, and it utilizes its limbs, long limbs, its wings, to release sadness, to release grief. It's been such a treat to be in an environment that's quite supportive, not just with dance studios, with healthy, mindful food, with Mother Nature. I really love centering the creative process around Qigong and Tai Chi principles and improvisation. And we approach that as a wellness approach for a creative process. And being in an environment like Orsolina28, it parallels so beautifully. Every single day when we're warming up, we're looking out at Mother Nature. It's quite inspiring, and I feel so grateful to Simone for her passion and her vision. Not just supporting Chu in this process, but supporting the global community, the dance community.